Hey, Cheese. Now, I got you some new youngins in there to guard, you know what I mean? What is going on, y'all? It's Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm, and y'all, it's just no other way to say it. We're having a graduation day here on the farm. As a matter of fact, we're having a double graduation. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Y'all come on with me. So, as most of y'all know, here recently, Brooke recently got some new chicks several weeks ago. And y'all, they're just getting too big for the brooder. Hey, Brown, what you doing, fella? Oh my goodness, there's Sylvester. What are you doing, Slick? And y'all look over here. There's itty bitty kitty. Of what I like to call her. Her name is actually Biscuit, but you guys are having a ball in here, ain't you? I mean, this is a cat heaven in here, all these places to play around, ain't it, y'all? Oh my gracious. Hey, y'all want to help us today? No? Okay. So here these guys are right here. Let's take a peek. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all are fixing to graduate. Yup, yes y'all are. So y'all are gonna have a very exciting, fun-filled transition today. So most of y'all know those are some of our future egg layers, because y'all, the egg business is doing so well in our farm stand. It really is. And since we're not growing any vegetables right now and that our garden is pretty much done, all we have in the farm stand are eggs and coffee. But both of them are doing very well. Hey, Holly. Hey, baby girl. How you doing? Hey, you want to help me move some chicks today? You want to help me move some chicks? Okay. Hey, ladies. We got some big news. Hey, Diane. Hey, Phyllis Diller. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Cotton. Hey, Silkie Clan. Hey, we got some big news for you guys. Y'all are going to a larger coop. Much larger coop. Yeah. Can y'all believe that? See, we're going to move the juvenile chicks in here and put you guys in a larger coop that we just got cleaned out. Big day today. That's right. So we're gonna move the chicks in the barn to over here, get them out of that brooder, and we're gonna move the silkies to over here. Like I talked about in the last video, as soon as we get done with the pastures, the silky area will be a high priority on our list. Speaking of the pastures, we had to order some things and they're all not here yet. So as soon as all that stuff comes in, we'll be able to get started back on the pastures and start pulling fencing. And so the silkies will be going into the green coop, which is right here by the aviary. And of course, next door are the honeymooner. Thomas, I was trying to talk, buddy. I mean, the honeymooners. Good morning, Scott. Y'all can see Scott has officially shed his tail. He's down to, looks like 4 feathers, I think. But don't fret. He does that every year, and then the next year he'll grow his tail back even more beautiful than the year prior. That's just amazing. Now this coop here is a much larger area, and it is perfect for the silkies. Plenty of room, plenty of ventilation. These guys should be perfectly happy in here. We got it cleaned out, we got it ready to roll. So all that's left to do now is get the okay from Peaches, and Brooke may have already gotten that, and we're gonna start having a graduation day, because the little chicks are gonna graduate into the portable coop or the egg mobile. The silkies are going to graduate from the juvenile area to this full big coop, and Everybody should be happy. But as always, graduation day can be a little crazy. Let's hope that don't happen to us, though. Hey, honeymooners, y'all are fixing to have some new neighbors. And I expect you guys to be on your best behavior, okay? Won't that work? Y'all welcome them to the neighborhood, okay? I gotta go get a cage and start loading up some chicks, Gus Bus. I mean, if y'all want to, y'all can give them a housewarming party. Or at least a housewarming gift, you know? Not my camera, Gus. Not my camera. Not my camera. That's not the gift I was talking about. I was thinking like some cookies or something, but I know if Loretta cooked some cookies, she'd probably eat every one of them. I must say, guys, the shade sail is working out perfectly. We've had an inch of rain yesterday. We've had some pretty heavy winds, and it is handling it like nobody's business. That was my biggest fear about it, was the weather. And so far, no issues whatsoever, and this crew thoroughly enjoys it. Hey, Cheese, you gonna help us move some chickens?
I got something exciting.
What?
Can you catch?
Yeah.
Good catch.
What is that? A rotten egg?
A silky egg.
A silky egg?
Yes.
Be good on a salad.
Do you want me to bring them to you?
What do you think?
I think it would be better if you stay down there and I bring them to you.
All right, that sounds like a plan. So Brooke has a great idea, which is probably best, is we're gonna start. Yeah, I hear you.
That's one of them.
We're gonna start a little assembly line. So Brooke's gonna catch the silkie and bring them to me. Then I'm gonna hand the silkie off to Rocky over here, and Rocky's gonna put them in the cage. You ready, Rock?
So guess what?
Who you got?
I'm bringing them one by one.
Okay.
So this is gonna take 7 trips.
Okay.
I feel like I'm walking down the aisle. I'm walking down the aisle.
That's a boy.
Think it's a boy?
That's a boy.
Hey,
He got
boy.
a sunflower seed in his head. I wonder who did that to him.
I don't know.
Come on, boy.
Your little boy, isn't he beautiful
He
though?
is beautiful. They're all gorgeous. Who's next? Oh, this is one of my favorites.
So I want you to guess, male or female?
That's a boy.
It's a boy. I just heard him crowing. And I want you to look at his purple ears.
Oh my gosh, just look at his purple ears. Can y'all see his purple ears?
So
Isn't that
those
awesome?
things right there are ears.
And look at his big old comb.
He's a beauty.
He's a pretty fella now.
He really is.
He is pretty. Or handsome. He may want to be called handsome. I feel like we're doing a fashion show.
We might be. As long as I don't take a tumble in my heels. My teeny heels. All right, tell me what you think.
That's a boy. So we got 3 roos.
3 roos.
You'll see his big old comb and his beautiful purple ears. Now this
And
is
his black skin. Show his black
Oh
skin.
yeah. Well, maybe I can show his feet. See how black his feet are right there?
Their skin is actually that color as well.
Now black silkies are one of my favorites. And he is just a handsome fella. I'm not gonna lie. Now this one right here is also a roo. I know that already.
How do you know that already?
Cause I feed them all the time, and we kind of see him, and for some reason he stands out because he's red.
And he is beautiful.
Is he not beautiful? And his comb really stands out. You can see it versus the black one. Yeah, he's a handsome fella.
So is there a female?
There's 2 females, I think.
No. Is there a female version of the word Piper?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
Well, MaryCarl's friend Piper is a female.
We can name him Pipe.
Pipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with Pipe.
Okay.
For those that do not know, MaryCarl's friend Piper has got red hair. One of our Rhode Island Reds' name is Piper. She's a little feisty thing too. All right, so this is going to be one of our hens.
One of our hens. And you can see how much smaller she is in relation to the other.
She's a good bit smaller. She's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And y'all see how docile silkies are? They're just so docile. If you're wanting a chicken for a pet, not for the laying eggs, silkies is the way to go.
So I did not take a tumble.
You didn't fall.
I didn't fall.
This is another hen.
Another hen.
And y'all can see how pretty she is too. You can see, you can really see her purple ears. All right, pretty girl. Are we ready?
Well, you might have to walk.
Dee Dee ain't gonna let me ride, is she?
Somebody got your seat.
Dee Dee, let me ride with you, girl.
Come on, girl. Come on, little bit.
I don't know if they're gonna come out. We may have to get them out. Let's see.
Yeah, there's your water. He sounded like he was tap dancing.
He was doing that Cotton Eye Joe dance.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
But she didn't dance. Yeah, listen. Tapping. What do y'all think? I bet y'all like that sand. Look at them. They're actually pecking in it.
There you go, Pipe. Y'all's food's over here. So y'all should be good to go.
Look at them looking at the ground.
I don't know what to think, do they?
What is this? Yes, nice, isn't it? Oh, they're so soft.
It's so docile.
So docile. If you want a chicken that is just
A pet.
for the most part, there are a few out there that end up, you know, not being so sweet, but that's few and far between.
Yeah. Scott's checking them out.
Is he?
Yeah.
Scott is naked.
Yeah, that's what I just told everybody. He is officially hanging on to 3 or 4 feathers back here, and that's it.
Yeah, girls and boys, y'all like this place, don't you?
They do. We may have to sit that water on that little tray.
I've got it.
Okay.
Actually, it's in the old coop.
Yeah.
I've got it sitting behind the door, so that's what I'll do.
Okay.
And I've got a way to hang it, too, if we choose to do that.
Okay. We may hang that one and put this one on the tray.
We'll see what works.
Okay. All right, guys.
They don't scratch much, so...
No, just I saw that black rooster. He was scratching pretty good bit. See?
Yeah.
But they're not like a normal chicken.
Well, we got other things we got to do.
That's right. First graduation is over. Now we gotta do the second graduation.
That's right. You ready?
I'm ready. Now, these guys won't be as tame as the silkies because they're juvenile, they're still kind of skittish, so this is always a task and can become hectic, especially if some get out and we have to chase them around this big old barn.
Just go ahead and put those in. They're all going that way.
If they can see you, they can't see me. All right, that went pretty good. So one reason that we love that our juvenile area, our grow out area for juvenile chickens is in our egg mobile is that because when these girls, these are gonna be future egg layers, they can socialize. Cheese. They can hear all the sounds like cheese and mac. Cheese. So they'll be able to socialize with the girls through the fence or through the, I guess you want to call it a wall, but they can socialize, they can interact, they can hear the sounds like Cheese and Mac and all the other girls. So it won't be such a traumatic shock when we do let them out with the older hens. Yeah, we'll just set it over.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ladies.
We got some new roommates. Again, these guys are going to be just a little crazy on us, but we're going to get them out. I'm going to push it over here kind of away from me, and that way I can just kind of stand on the side like this. See if we can get them to come out. We got them to come out. Now, y'all got lots. Cheese. I guess Cheese is welcoming y'all. Cheese is giving y'all a welcome party, okay? Yep. Alright, guys. Mama's coming with your food and water. In the meantime, y'all get used to Cheese's singing. He loves to sing, but he ain't no Frank Sinatra. I'll tell you that. Sylvester. Y'all, Sylvester and Biscuit are still hanging around up top, looking around, scoping things out. Ooh, but I do want to tell you guys one reason that we wanted to get the chicks out of here as well. Not only because we wanted them to get adjusted to the new area and all that good stuff, but there's one other reason that's super important, and that has to do with the barn itself. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We are fixing to seal the floors in the stall areas, and we're just going to do that to protect the floors, to keep anything like, you know, like urine and that kind of stuff soaking in here and causing any type of issues down the road. So we're going to seal the floors. Now, if you guys remember, when this place was built, we talked to an engineer, and he told us that putting drains in his opinion, would not be worth the money. He said this is a barn that's sloping the concrete where the water runs outside, in his opinion, was the best idea. And that's exactly what we did. So this concrete is not level in here. It slopes to the outside on each side. And that way, when we can squirt with a water hose, plus everything can go out the door area, and it will all go outside. And all the lumber on the ground is treated lumber. And after the floors are dry and all that's done, we're gonna put stall mats in here to also give it a little extra protection on the floors itself. But we couldn't do that with the chicks in here. Number one, we had the chicks in one of the stalls, but I guess we could have moved them out of the stall, of course. But we're afraid that that sealer is gonna have like a very, very strong odor, and we didn't want it to affect the respiratory system in the chicks. So we're thinking the best thing to do is get those guys out. Now you may be worried about the cats. We're gonna move the cats to the milk room until it's completely safe to let those guys back out again. Also, while we're sealing the floors, we're gonna have all the doors open for ventilation. And once the floors are good and dry, we're probably gonna keep the doors open, and that way if the dogs come in here, it won't be that big of a deal. But the kitty cats will be put in the milk room and be completely safe from the odors. Look at here, we got Bramble, we got Sylvester. I'm telling y'all, Sylvester is a people's cat now. I'm not gonna lie, look at him. I mean, he is the sweetest thing, y'all. And Bramble is the next level down. He likes for you to pet him every now and then, but he's not gonna sit here and sit in your lap like Sylvester is. And then Biscuit, on the other hand, she's still up there. Biscuit is super independent. She will come down and let us pet her, but she's like level 3. You know, Sylvester's in your lap. Bramble will come around you a little bit like he is now. Look at him. And Biscuit says, yeah, if I want to come down there, I will. If I don't, I don't. Ooh, I almost forgot, y'all. Tomorrow, that's Saturday morning, like Saturday morning cartoons, we are going to launch our kids channel. Our first video on our kids channel will come out tomorrow. I'm super excited about this. I would love your guys' feedback on it. If you got kids, tell me what they liked and didn't like. Also, this is a kids channel, so it will show up on YouTube Kids. There's an app, and there's a completely different section on YouTube that is made for kids. Since it is a kids channel, you can't leave comments for obvious reasons, and for some reason, they won't let you do the bell notification. I have no idea why. And the reason why I'm doing it strictly as a kids channel, even though all ages can watch it, I do want it to show up on YouTube Kids, the app and the other section that's made for children. If I don't do it for kids, then it won't show up there. So if you have kids, see if they like it. I'm super excited about it. This is my first video with it, so I'm going to learn as I go, but we will get it figured out. And right now, I have thoroughly enjoyed making this video and editing this video. Hey, Cheese. Now, I got you some new youngins in there to guard, you know what I mean? I want you to make sure that the entire crew is nice to them because they're new, okay? We don't need no shenanigans or anything like that, okay? And that goes for you too, Ryan and Rooster. Y'all keep it civil, okay? They're new. Alright. Well, y'all, we're still waiting on a few parts to start on the fence, but it shows that stuff's gonna start coming in today and tomorrow. So we had those few poles that we haven't set up yet that we ran out of concrete on. We got some concrete here, and we're fixing to go set those poles so we can get ready to start putting the H-post system in and then start pulling fencing for the pastures for everybody. Alright, y'all, got all the posts set now, just waiting on all of our materials to get here, and then we can start pulling fence. And our goal is to get the goat area done first and try to get those guys moved over here as soon as possible. But, whew, I can start to see the daylight a little bit. You know, a month ago, I was like, there's no way this is going to happen. But now I think I can start to see the daylight. But we're not near about finished.